Finally, Mizuno Alpha returns for its second generation. When wearing the Mizuno Alpha 2JP for the first time, my initial impression was that the durable upper wrapped my foot with a strong sense of unity. Although the Alpha 2 is made with a 6-layer upper, one more than its predecessor, there isn't a noticeable difference at first glance. However, after putting them on, I could clearly feel a change in the thickness of the upper. While the overall feel remained similar, the upper seemed slightly thinner. This is likely because the cushioning applied inside the upper in the previous version has been reduced in scope in the Alpha 2. The shoe-shaped last is designed to fit the foot comfortably, providing a snug fit. The toe box felt slightly wide, but not to the point of discomfort. The midfoot area wasn't particularly wide, but it also wasn't narrow enough to cause significant discomfort or pressure points. The Mizuno Alpha 2 features a separate tongue design. Compared to the previous Alpha 1, the thin cushioning on the tongue has been completely removed. However, when wearing the shoes, I didn't really notice this change. Additionally, in the previous Alpha 1, the Zero Glide Alpha Mesh was only applied to the heel area. In the Alpha 2, it has been extended throughout the front part as well. This was one of the most noticeable changes when wearing the shoes, as there was no slipping sensation inside the soccer shoes at all. The internal material has changed from suede to Zero Glide Alpha Mesh. But apart from the increased grip, the overall fit remained the same. The Alpha 2 is equipped with an external heel cup, and the inner heel area includes a moderate amount of cushioning. Thanks to the Zero Glide Alpha Mesh applied to the heel, the lockdown felt secure, with no heel slippage. Like the previous model, Mizuno Energy foam is used under the heel. When pressed by hand, the foam felt soft, but when wearing the shoes, the cushioning wasn't particularly noticeable. However, it's always better to have such features than not. The insole of the Alpha 2 features a Zero Glide Alpha Mesh top layer. While it didn't provide additional cushioning, its grip functionality was the most effective among the insoles included with recently released soccer shoes. Personally, due to the strong grip between the inner shoe and the insole, choosing the right socks is important when wearing the Alpha 2. If you wear single-sided grip socks with grip only on the outside, discomfort may occur inside the sock. I recommend wearing either regular socks with no grip functionality or double-sided grip socks that provide grip on both the inside and outside. The outsole remains the same as the previous model. With one change, the thickness of the carvo material in the forefoot has been slightly reduced. When wearing the shoes, the difference wasn't dramatic, but it did feel a bit more flexible than before. We tested the Alpha 2 on 2 different artificial turf fields, one in relatively good condition, and another with shorter and poorly maintained turf. Overall, stud pressure wasn't noticeable, but we did feel a difference in stud length. On well-maintained artificial turf, the shoes provided a stable experience. However, on the poorly maintained, short artificial turf, the sole felt too stiff, possibly due to the carvo material, and the stud length felt a bit overwhelming. When striking the ball while wearing the Alpha 2, the thin upper provided a direct and precise feel. While I didn't notice any significant energy loss when shooting, I also didn't feel an increased power transfer to the ball. Overall, this is not a soccer shoe designed to enhance kicking power. However, thanks to the firm upper, I found it easier to execute precise, directional shots, which was satisfying. When attempting curved shots, I could clearly feel the grip of the upper. Among the recent models I've worn, the Alpha 2 ranks among the best in terms of upper grip. This is one of its strong points. When passing, the touch felt more like it bounced off the surface rather than absorbing impact. Due to the thin upper, Compared to the Alpha one, the touch sensation did not change significantly. During dribbling, the grip of the upper helped control the ball effectively. For fast dribbling, precise and delicate touches are crucial, and the Alpha 2 excels in this area, reinforcing its reputation as a great speed-focused soccer shoe. This review is based on a player with a measured foot length of 268 mm and a width of 100 mm, typically wearing Nike US 9.5 or Adidas Puma US 9. For the Alpha 2, a US 9 size was used. The length left a slight space at the front, and the width felt average. Personally, this was the most satisfying size choice, and I recommend selecting the same size as the Alpha one. Below is the one-line rating given by the allthatboots reviewer after personally testing the Alpha 2. Use this information to make a successful soccer shoe purchase.